Better than that damn Superman movie. All right. So, we find ourselves in another I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I'll just let you know that there is a post-credit scene. They're planning on a sequel. Now, we find ourselves with another ragtag group of youngsters who get themselves in trouble for what they did last summer. And they eventually will have to incorporate the help of someone else that got themselves into a problem with what they did last summer. So, this movie kept you guessing, because you know how it is. Whenever it's a movie like this, you're always wondering, all right, who's the killer? Who's going to be the killer? Is it going to be one person? Is it going to be a group of people? What's it going to be? So, what do we go to this movie for? To have fun, seeing the kills, and maybe get a little scared. You're not looking for nothing too deep. And it's not too deep. It's, it's retreading, so to speak, of the first movie. And it had some fun stuff in it. The acting was good. The kills were pretty good. I was a fan of the sound effects. They went with the ripping. I don't want to say I was a fan, but they were effective. I was, though, a fan of the footsteps of the killer. I was like, God, they make this sound really thunderous and ominous. However, what I wasn't too much of a fan of was kind of the story and how they stitched it together. I thought they were going to do a Taskmaster in this. I'm telling you. And if it was confirmed, it was about to get a Stone Cold Steve Austin. As soon as I thought they were going to Taskmaster it, I'm telling you, I was like, Stone Cold's coming out. However, they kind of give a swerve on something. Okay, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But they'll give a swerve on it, and you'll find out it's a little bit more than what you think. They did check a couple of boxes in this. They made it known that they were checking their boxes on this. I don't know if I would call the whole movie woke, though. You get what I'm saying? When I found out who the killer was, I just thought it was so stupid. I thought it was so stupid to make this person the killer. I was just like, come on, man. Really? Okay. All right. So, but the majority of the time, we had an all right time, figuring stuff out. I felt like there were some questions that weren't really answered with certain people that had to do with the story. And I gotta ask you this: I haven't seen the first one since I saw the first one when I was 20 years old. Did the killer in the first movie kill people that had no connection to the kids that did something that summer? Because this killer did. This killer killed more than just the people that did what they did last summer. I was like, damn, he ain't even had nothing to do with it. Why was he the first one to go? And then, other people were getting... I was like, damn, this killer is ruthless. You know what? No. I think one of the people that gets killed, he didn't have nothing to do with it, but later on, this other dude, he did. I forgot he did have something to do with it. Anyway, I'm going to give this a 2.5 out of 5. Woo! It was extremely mid, okay? Including that stupid ending of finding out who how ending can totally ruin something, but I still kind of had fun, like I said, and it kept me guessing I always feel good when a horror movie fools me. You know what I mean? Because we've been seeing these movies for years, and we usually can point out the killer. We know who the killer is. I did not expect this person to be the killer. At all. Yeah. Post the comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. Jennifer Love Hewitt was good. It was nice seeing her back. Look forward to seeing her again. 10 million subscribers.